Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Philips 175 watt probe start metal halide coated bulb. This particular bulb came from a restore in Longmont, Colorado, and this was bought for $6 just today. And believe it or not, this bulb is actually a new old stock, which means that this bulb has never been used and it's old. So anyway, as you can see, it uses a brass base, that's why it's a new old stock. So anyways, let's take a good look at the edge. So sorry the camera's out of focus. I'm going to try to focus it on the etch. Now you can clearly see it very up close. So anyways, you can see that it's made by Philips and it's 175 watt, and the letter R means that this bulb will still operate even though the outer layer of the bulb is broken. So anyway, there's the ballast code right there, M57, and the E means that it's rated for enclosed fixtures only because there's no shielder on the arc tube. There's the warning symbol of mercury near the bottom of the etch. And there's the bulb code, MH175/C. The letter C means that it's coated, and the letter U means universal burn position. The means that it can be burned in any angle without any problems, like 360 degrees without any problems. So anyways, let's take a good look at the construction of the bulb. You can kind of see the arc tube if I point it at an angle. You can see it right there. You can see that it's a probe start because it has the probe switch. This is the old probe switch. Now, the newer ones only use the fuse, just like on this newer Philips 175 watt metal halide bulb that I made about 3 months ago in a separate video. So, there you go with that. This is an older one, as you can see. This is probably manufactured in the late 90s or early 2000s, as you can see. And the arc tube shape looks a little different, but it's still probe start, just like my newer Philips 175 watt probe start metal halide bulb that I made a video of 3 months ago. So, sorry for that little delay in there. So, you can really see the arc tube. You can see the little tip of it. That's where they suck out all of the normal air and replaced it with pressurized argon gas. There's the dimple on top for extra support for the arc tube as well. And if I point it at some type of light source, you can kind of see the arc tube. So if I point it at this daylight white CFL bulb, you can kind of see it. So you can clearly see the arc tube now. So there it is all together. It's made of fused quartz, operates at 50 psi. And yeah, that's the whole bulb itself. Overall, this is a very nice bulb. And believe it or not, this is a brand new bulb, so it might take a bit to start because the fuse has to let out all the current first before it strikes the arc tube. Just like I showed you with my Sylvania 175 watt probe start metal halide medium based bulb. So anyways, here I have my test fixture that I've had for quite some time, and this was made back in March of this year. So anyways, let's give this bulb a shot and we'll see how it starts up. And I also forgot to mention that this bulb uses a brass base along with a glass insulator as well, because that's what Philips used to use back then, but they now use aluminum bases with ceramic insulators now. So anyways, I have safety glasses on so I can look at the arc tube to see if it's operating correctly. So anyways, we are going to give this bulb a shot, and before I do that, I'm going to put the camera on the ballast so you can get a good view of the whole bulb itself. So anyways, let's wait for the camera to focus. Anyways, we're going to give this bulb a shot in 3, 2, 1. It started instantly, as you saw. It has been slightly used. It has a beautiful coating to it. Gotta make sure the arc tube is doing okay, just in case, because these metal halide bulbs have a nasty habit of exploding when it's at the end of its life. And it puts out a nice blue color, as you can see. And the output of this bulb is the same as my clear Philips 175 watt metal halide bulb, so 14,000 lumens, and an average life of 10,000 hours. And it's getting brighter and brighter. These are mainly used in parking lots. I don't know why it's taking so long. A lot of these metal halide bulbs take like about 5 minutes to warm up. So, as you can see, it's trying to vaporize all of the halide salts in the arc tube. Some halide salts are actually glued onto the arc tube. It's trying to vaporize into the arc stream to make it a pure white. So, even though the camera is giving off a little bit of green, it's actually pure white, believe it or not. And the color temperature is 4,000 Kelvin, or cool white. So anyways, the fixture is now at full brightness. Puts out a nice green color on camera, but actually gives off a nice white color in person. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this Philips 175 watt coated probe start metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching.